All right, let's go and read Second Samuel, and we are on chapter 20. And there happened to be a man of Belial, whose name was Sheba, the son of Bichari, a Benjamite, and he blew a trumpet and said, "We have no part in David, neither have we inheritance in the son of Jesse. Every man to his tent, O Israel." So every man of Israel went up from after David and followed Sheba the son of Bichari. But the man of Judah cleaved unto their king, and Jordan even to Jerusalem. And David came to his house at Jerusalem, and the king took the 10 women his concubines, whom he had left to keep the house, and put them in ward, and fed them, but went not in unto them. So they were shut up unto the day of their death, living in widowhood. In other words, he took all of them and pretty well much put them in prison. And he fed them and everything, and he had nothing else to do with them. He just fed them, took care of them, and that was it. That was mean. And then said the king to Amos, "Assemble me a man of Judah within 3 days, and be thou here present." So Amos went and assembled the men of Judah, but he tarried longer than he set time which had appointed him. I mean, it took him over 3 days. And David said unto Abishai, "Now shall Sheba the son of Bichari do us more harm than did Absalom. Take thy lord's servant, and pursue after him, lest he get him this city and escape us." And there went out after him Joab men the I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm doing that. And there went out after him Joab men of the Carinites and the Plenites, and all the mighty men. And they went out of Jerusalem to pursue after Sheba the son of Bichri. Then they were at the great stone which is in Gibeon, and Mias went after them, and Joab garment that he had put on his girdle upon him, and upon it a girdle with a sword fastened upon his loins in the sheath thereof. And as he went forth, it fell out. And Joab said to Amos, "Art thou in health, my brother?" And Joab took Amos by the beard, and with the right hand to kiss him. And Amos took no heed to the sword that was in Joab's hand. So he smote him therewith in the 5th rib, and shed out of the bowels to the ground, and struck him not again, and he died. So Joab and Amos his brother pursued after Sheba the son of Bichri. I wished I could do better. And one of Joab's men stood by him and said, "He that favoureth Joab, and he that is for David, let him go after Joab." And Amias wallowed in blood in the middle of the highway. And when the men saw that all the people stood still, he removed Amias out of the highway into the field, and cast a cloth upon him. Then he saw that every one that cometh by him stood still. When he was removed out of the highway, all the people went on after Joab, and pursued after Sheba the son of Bichai. Okay. And he went through all the tribes of Israel unto Abel, and to Beth Mahiah, and all the brights. And they were gathered together, and went also after him. And they came and besieged him in Abel of Beth Mahiah, and they cast up a bank against the city, and it stood in the trenches. And all the people that were with Joab battering the wall, and threw it down. Then cried a wise woman out of the city, Hear, hear, say, I pray you, unto Joab, Come near hither, that I may speak with thee. And when he was come near unto her, the woman said, Art thou Joab? And he answered, I am he. And she said unto him, Hear the words of thy handmaid. And he answered, I do hear. When she spoke, saying, They were wont to speak in old times, saying, They shall surely ask counsel at Abel. And so they entered the matter. I am one of them that are peaceable and faithful in Israel. Thou speakest to destroy a city and a mother in Israel. Why won't thou swallow up the inheritance of the Lord? And Joab answered and said, Fear be it, far be it from me, that I should swallow up or destroy. The matter is not so, but a man of Mount Ephraim, Sheba the son of Bichai by name, hath lifted up his hand against the king, even against David. Deliver him only, and I will depart from the city. And the woman said unto Joab, Behold, his head shall be thrown to thee over the wall. Then the woman went unto all the people in her wisdom, and they cut off the head of Sheba, the son of Acham, and cast it out to Joab. And he blew a trumpet, and they returned from the city, every man to his tent. And Joab returned to Jerusalem and to the king. Now Joab was over all the host of Israel, and Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, was over the Cherethites and over the Pelonites, and Adoram was over the tribe, and Jehoshaphat, the son of Ahud, was recorded, and Sheba was scribe, and Joad and Abiathar were priests, and also Ira, also the Jerite, was a true ruler about David. Alright, we're on chapter 21. And there was a famine in the days of David 3 years, years and after year. And David inquired of the Lord, and the Lord answered, It is for Saul and for his bloody house, because he slew the Gibeonite. Alright, so what I'm understanding here is he killed a bunch of these Gibeonites, and it's coming on David's clock now. And the king called the Gibeonites and said unto them, Now the Gibeonites were not of the children of Israel, but of the remnant of the Amorites. And the children of Israel had sworn unto them. And Saul sought to slay them in his zeal to the children of Israel and Judah. Wherefore David said unto the Gilonites, What shall I do for you, and wherewith shall I make an atonement, that ye may bless the inheritance of the Lord? And the Gibeonites said unto him, We shall have no silver nor gold of Saul, nor of his house, neither for us shalt thou kill any man in Israel. And he said, That you shall say, That will I do for you? And they answered the king, The men that consumed us, and that diversed against us, that we should be destroyed from remaining in any of the coast of Israel. Lest 7 men of his son be delivered unto us, and we will hang them up unto the Lord in Gihah of Saul, whom the Lord did choose. And the king said, I will give them. Wait a minute now. So they're wanting people that were with Saul, 7 of the men that were with Saul, and want to kill them. They want them to kill them. Okay. But the king spared me the kid with the lame legs, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, because the Lord's oath that was between them, between David and Jonathan and the son of Saul. But the king took the 2 sons of Zilpah, the daughter of Ahah, whom she bore to Saul, Armiah, and Mihaphis, the 5 sons of Michal, the daughter of Saul, whom she brought up for Adar, the son of Barzillai, the Mahilonite. And he delivered them into the hands of the godstones, and they hung them in the hill before the Lord, and they fell all 7 together. And there were put to death in the days of harvest, in the first day, in the beginning of the barley harvest. And Zilpah, the daughter of Ahai, took sackcloth and spread it for her upon the rock from the beginning of the harvest until water dropped upon them out of heaven, and suffered neither the birds of the air to rest on them by day, nor beasts of the field by night. And it was told David that rest for the daughter of Ahai, the concubine of Saul, had done. And David went and took the bones of Saul and the bones of Jonathan, his son, from the men of Jahash-Gal, which had stolen them from the streets of Beth-Shan, where the Philistines had hanged them, and the Philistine had slain Saul in Galba. And he brought up from thence the bones of Saul, and the bones of Jonathan his son, and they gathered the bones of them that were hanged. And the bones of Saul and Jonathan his son buried they in the country of Benjamin, in Zelah, in the sculpture of Kish his father, and they performed all the king's command. And after that, God was intrigued for the land. Moreover, the Philistines had yet war against Israel, and David went down, and his servants with him, and fought against the Philistine, and David waxed faint. And Ishbi-Benob, which was of the son of the giant, the weight of those who spear weighed 300 shekels of brass and weight, and began being girded with a new sword, though he had slain David. But Benshai, the son of Zoriah, scored him and smote the Philistine and killed him. Then the men of David swore unto him, saying, Thou shalt go no more out with us to battle, that thou quench not the light of Israel. And it came to pass after this, that there was again a battle with the Philistines at Gob. Then Shibbekai the Hashtite slew Sepha, which of the sons of the giants. And there was a great battle in Gob with the Philistines, with Elhenah, the son of Jehoram, a Bethlehemite, Sho, the brother of Goliath, the Gittite, the staff of whose spear was like a weaver's beam. And there was yet a battle in Gath, where was a man of great stature, that had on every hand 6 fingers, and on every foot 6 toes, 24 number. And he also was born into the giants. And when he defiled Israel, Jonathan the son of Shema, the brother of David, slew him, whose 4 were born to the giant of Gath, and fell by the hand of David, and by the hand of his servants. Alright, that was interesting. We got people with 6 hands. 6 fingers on each hand. That was kind of funny. Alright, we're on 22, and we will look at it later. Alright, I hope I'm doing pretty good. I hope y'all like this. If you do like it, please leave me a comment that I know that I'm doing good, or what I need to do to make it better. Because if I can make it better, that's what I want to work for, is making this better for you guys. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.